Welcome everyone, it is good to be back and we're back with Captain of Industry. Now, I'm going to shortly take you on a bit of a tour of what I've done so far as we see our ship unloading some precious oil that we don't have any of. And it's starting to rain. Anyway, thank you all for joining me for another episode. We are fast approaching the early access release of the production management game, or this game right here. So that should be coming out, I think, next month. So we've got to speed ahead because on the next release of all the early access, they're going to release quite a few updates, and I'm wanting to start a new map. So we're going to try to pump out as much as we can from now until then and see where we can get to. But you know what? There is so much to this game. It's unbelievable. This is not even enough for our base. We would have to, our production home would have to pretty much take up this whole area if we went all out in full production. And then we've got to strip the place of all its resources to get there. So it's going to be fun seeing where we go. So what are we doing today? So we are going to have a quick little episode on, well, you can already see I've done quite a bit. We have a new coal, well, this is our original coal outlet here, our mine, which is pumping away and we're getting quite deep. But we needed more coal for our next phase of production. So I have now started production of another coal mine up here. We are quite full and ready to go. We are at maximum with all our vehicles. We can't get any more excavators. We can't get any more pickups or trucks. And we've obviously got a second coal, our main coal mine. Our second copper mine, I should say, because we close this one down because we want to make a passway through here so we can actually build across to this island. Because there's gold on that island. Gold. And so I've got that coal coming down here. And at the moment, it's going into our refinery or distiller because we need the coal and oil. But we're not getting much oil at all. We're relying on the ships to import all of that. So if we look at our map, I have explored a little bit more. Our ship now has double turrets. I'm not sure if that happened on the last episode or between, but we have a dual turrets on our ship now, which is in port. Oh, we've got 4 turrets to be honest. We also are waiting to upgrade to armor. And what do we need? We need steel. We need to get steel happening. Armor plating, we need steel. So the only way we're going to get steel is to produce steel. And I have started our base, and that's why we got the coal over here. We also have a conveyor for some more iron ore. Now that iron ore, we might need to get some more and get some more trucks onto that and excavators onto that. We're going deeper in there as well. So we're going slowly stripping the place of all its resources. So let's get started. So I've started with these air separators. So that brings in some oxygen and some nitrogen. Now we're not going to need the nitrogen. So what we're going to do straight away, at this stage anyway, we're going to get rid of the nitrogen by just, do we flare it through here? Do we flare it? Yeah, we flare it through this one. Alright, we're going to flare it away by just simply pumping that or dropping this smokestack right here. Yes, we're polluting the environment, which is not too good, but we will fix that up as we advance. So we're going to have to bring, oh, we're already doing, oh, what am I doing? We've already done the smokestack. Silly old gammy. Oh, we're going to delete that now. I didn't even know I had prepped that. Prepped and ready to go. So what we need to really do is just, we're ready. We just need to put down our steel furnace. So we've got 24 coming in. So we're going to need 2 of these because you are producing 24. So they need 24 as well. So let's place those down. Now hopefully that's all they need, right? No, they need the O2. So they need some oxygen. So we can do that because we have set that up previously. So what we're going to do is just move this at the moment. I know it's just because I want to. But what we're going to do, we're going to pop you down right here. And then we're going to flip with, is it the F key? Yes, it's the F key. So that oxygen is in the center. And if we leave a gap, I don't know how much of a gap we need to leave. Let's have a look. Can't remember from all the others that we've built. If we leave that gap there, are we able to connect? No, we're not. I thought that was the case. We need to leave a little bit more of a gap. So let's delete both of you again. And let's lay these yet again. Alright, so we're going to put you down about here because we're going to come under that bridge with our oxygen. So pop you down there. And should have kept the shift key. Alright, and rotate you. Oh, not that way, that way, that way. We're going to F. And now we've got the oxygen there. And we're going to leave a gap so they can center. 1 and 2. Alright. So I hope everybody is well, and I hope you're enjoying the series. So please, 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 please smash that subscribe button if you want some more. As I said, once that early access comes out, we're probably going to do some live streams. Who knows? I do want to get into live streaming. I just haven't got the time, and you know what? I haven't got the quietness at the home at the moment. Now, why aren't... Oh. Why can't I go into there? We'll go in there, you can go there. I'm going to do something different. Go down here. And there we go. Alright. And we are going to pump you straight under there. Pop you up. And here we go. Straight into there. Alright. That is done. The connect doesn't want to connect, doesn't want to connect. There we go. A little bit fiddly at times, but all good. And we're going to bring in our molten. That's the right one, isn't it? Molten. Straight in. Oh, that's not very good, is it? I have put that smokestack output in the wrong spot. Let's see if we can, because molten can't go up. But we're going to have to delete you and put those pipes over the head. So we're going to go and rush ahead. And we'll keep it on slow mode in a moment, but let's get this removed so we can continue our production of steel, because we really need steel for the next stages. Come on, trucks. We need more. There's a bit of a delay, as you can see. Maybe I can prioritize you. Priority. Because we're going to run out of fuel otherwise. That's it. Good. Now we can pause that for just a moment. And we're going to run you straight into there. We might even put a ramp over you as well. Straight into there. Now we will run the pipes straight into you there. Oops. Alright. Good. And we're going to prioritize. So we don't really need to prioritize any of you. Just prioritize you. May as well get that all done. And I just thought of something. If we're going to put a ramp in there. Actually, I don't want to put a ramp in there at the moment. They can go around here. It's only the ramps are only for those bigger trucks like the excavators. Alrighty, so we are now, oh, we don't have population. Okay, so we need to switch on population growth, but we're going to lose one. So we've got plenty of food because we do. Let's have a quick look here. Again, plenty of food. Well, it's running a little low. Plenty of food. I know we're low on water. Mining, what have we got here? We have some mining destinations outside. Ah, there it is. That's what you're just a little bit upset at that. Building a ramp up here. Now the other thing is we've got water produced up here because we are very low on water as well. So I've really stockpiled water because if we run out of power, we're in big trouble. We're already out of fuel, as you can see. We have doubled our shifts in our oil rig, so we've got plenty of fuel around. We've got 3 shifts happening, so that's probably why we are low on workers. But we really need to repair this ship here. We need steel. We need steel. So we can get another ship happening with oil. So we need to really get this happening. So what can we sacrifice? We can't. We've got no Unity coming in at the moment. Q's huge. We have plenty of copper. We have plenty of copper. So that could be... How many are you using? Up 8. Alright, let's put you on pause for the moment. That's going to allow us to get some steel happening. We've got enough expansion. We can put in more later, so we're actually pretty good. And we've got plenty of 24, 24, 24. And we need input of only 12. So we've got absolutely huge amounts. And the stack can pump out 600, so we're not an issue. Of nitrogen, is that what it is? Nitrogen. Alright, so here we go, our first production of steel. Molten steel, not steel. Okay, good. And do we have... We don't have the steel. There it is. No, it's not. There it is. And you'll need water. Of course, you'll need water. And you'll need 312. And we're going to be producing a lot. 24. Can you produce? Yeah, 24. So you're producing 12 steel, molten steel. So we only need 2 of these. Because they're only going to do 12. Okay. What else do you need the water? Of course you need water. Trying to confirm 12. Is this on 60? It's on 60. Okie dokie. So we're going to put one of you... We don't really need much. It's going to go straight in. And we'll put water in there. We'll try to... Where we've got water, we've actually got water up here, but we don't have much water because we're very low. Ooh, that's not good at all. How's the water situation here? Plenty. We might have to put some of these rainwater harvesters because... How's our farms? Are they running low on water? They are. They're very low on water. But you've got plenty. I'm going to reverse your water supply. So you've got plenty of water up here. Let's have a quick look. We don't have a lot, but we've got some. You've got quite a bit now. So keep you pumping that water out. I am going to reverse yourself so we can share that. Turn you on. That should bring you back. Alright, we don't want to use up too much. But that'll at least keep those farms, those 3 water harvesters can really focus on, on these 3, let's just move that. Yeah, done. Because we don't want to run out of food. That's probably why we are running low. Lucky we had a bulk amount of food saved up. So that should now fill you. But again, it's only low. Alright. We're now going to have to stock up some water in here as well. So we might do that up top. Where's the water? The water's coming in here. So we might stock... Oh, it's right there. I wonder if we can get a water pipe. No, we don't want to go under there. That'll block it. We can get it through there. But can we get a water pipe through here? Don't think so. No. We're going to have to go around. So we might bring the water through this side. That will block the truck access though, so we'll need to build a ramp. And a water storage. Where is the water storage? See, over here it is. And we'll put in some water storage here. We are ready to go. We just need that water. Probably should have had water on the other side, but that is all good. Guessing these don't use much water. 3. Okay. So we can really only need, because these do 60. We'll bring out a main chain. Don't want to join. We're going to pretty much follow you. Alright. We now have production, except we don't have water. Alright, what are our options when it comes to water? We need steel. We've got I don't think we've got any water that we've explored. We don't have enough. We've got sawmill up there. We have a sulfur mine here and unknown location. Now we don't have the fuel really. We are producing fuel, but in terms of quantities, if I start, as you can see, groundwater pumped is not enough. We're lacking water. Oxygen furnace needs transport to output exhaust. Oxygen. Ah, they're overflowing. That's all. Okay, cool. So that one's fine. I've got to keep an eye on these messages. I miss them all the time. So another little good feature that was added on, it's a few updates ago, but I didn't realize till recently, was the alerts. So you can set alerts of when you're running low on key resources. So example, I cannot afford to have no water or water. We've got plenty at the moment. Enough water for our power, because otherwise everything falls over, and coal. So now I've got urgent alerts that'll pop up and go, oh my goodness. But we've also got a lot of excess here I've put in just in case, because I'd rather be out of coal here rather than up there. So even if I've got to cut a conveyor to focus it in there, I'll at least get a warning this time. So we are now, we're getting some water. Oh, we are getting a little tiny bit of water. So we're going to get some steel production. The only problem is we may run low here, but we've dropped that down anyway. We don't need it. We've got plenty of copper. So let's put a storage in place, and we need more workers. Let's put a storage in place, and then we'll work out our work situation. Now we can boost this, but we're going to drop down. We have got plus plenty of food. Fuel saver we need. Maintenance we can probably turn off, because we should have, if I'm correct, plenty of maintenance. We've got a lot. We don't have plenty, but we've got a lot. So we are pretty good to make our first lot of steel, but we're going to have to cut off. We've got plenty of iron, so I am going to cut off one of you. Oh, you're full on slags. No one's taking your slag. Alright, let's pause you anyway. We need the workers elsewhere. And you're lacking... We can't be lacking anything. What are we lacking? What are we lacking? It's got a big cross on it. Pigeon furnace needs transport. We're creating, or we're producing. You're full. Ah, there we go. We need exhaust. Okay. We could run it back to you though. Let's recycle back. I don't want to. No, it's going to put a new one in. A new one it is. Got plenty of room to do it. And they should be built quite quickly. How's the water going? Not in a good shape at all. Oh, we've totally exhausted the water. We're going to have to set up some rain catchment. Massive rain catchment area, because it's the only thing we've got to save ourselves till we get some advances. So let's do that. So we need lots and lots of water. So we place a nice... We'll prioritize these for the next rain downpour. And that's done. Let's connect all those up. Then we'll have a look at our research and see what we're up to on research. Going to stretch our trucks, our pickup trucks or tip trucks to an extent. But we should be able to pump these out. Let's just speed this up for a moment and get these built because we need them before the next rain shower comes. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Didn't expect, well, I expected the water problem. But I love this. We have our first steel production. Population is pumping up as well. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we need some storage because we need to store a lot of this. Alright, we might bring that straight. We've got a whole... Don't know what we're going to really use all this for yet, so we're going to... Oops. That's smart again. Gammies. Not focusing. Put 3 of those in there. And let's get the conveyor. That's the right one. That is the right one. Let's raise you up a little so the trucks can go underneath. I need to quickly set up something so we can get some of that stored steel into storage. Okay, we just had some rain, didn't we? I think I missed the rain. Groundwater is low, is low, is low, is low. Come on, build up, build up. Okay, well we did get out. Our focus was to get some steel production. So we have managed to do that. So what we'll do, we'll let all this build up. We might send the ship off because what I want to do, we need that steel. I need to get those storages filled up with steel because we need 300 for that. Can we actually start that? Deliver cargo. No, I don't have the cargo. Oh, I've got some of the cargo. Okay. Well, that was probably a waste of fuel. But anyway, we now need some rain. Got a little bit. Here we go. That's what we want. And I need to connect these up. That's going to help. Alright. Let's pause you down. Good. Oh, you're actually full. That's brilliant. Now, does that mean we are very empty here? No, we got water as well. How about our farms? Food is back up. Okay, because I don't know if it's back up. But we have got water going through. I just want to make sure. Coal's all good. We are low on Unity, but our trucks are backlogged at the moment. So we don't really want to import. We don't want to. We want to truck import off. Truck import off. I want to not import water. Import off. Import off. Here we go. Here it is. That's what we wanted. We've got our first steel production. We now already have 94. And our ship's on its way for its first delivery. I'm pretty sure it's got some copper on board. But I don't want you guys... trucks wasted. Wasting fuel. Wasting fuel. I don't have enough fuel. Oh, we're making something here. Fuel. Fuel. No, we've got empty. We are empty. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, everybody. We got our steel production happening, so we are shipping now. We are making more molten iron. That's going into our oxygen furnace, which is turning our newly built air separators, or oxygen from those, which have been stored over here, pumped into there, and then they're heading off into the cooled caster, which is needing water and molten steel, and producing our steel, or pure steel product. So let's quickly go over. Okay, we have cargo to damaged ship, delivered cargo to damaged cargo ship. Good. Only a little bit. We'll be able to get that done pretty quickly. You can come home and hopefully fuel is inbound. There it is. We have oil coming in. We're not using the sulfur yet. We've got to look at what we need for that. We really proceeded a little further. When you look at this tech tree, we have a hell of a lot. So you imagine what our whole factory will look like when we have all of this built. So we're going to try to pump out as many episodes as I can, as I said earlier, to early access release in Feb, I'm sure, unless they delay it. So you can see we're trying to get into construction parts 3 because we need these. They obviously use steel, and obviously need an electric assembly. We have quite a few things. So we can produce water here, which is going to be definitely something needed, but we've got to produce sour water. Advanced truck. What do we? Advanced logistics. Custom routes. So that's going to be interesting. And maintenance shed. So, and then obviously the electric 2 assembly. So we've got lots and lots. A mixer, which needs more water. Concrete mixer 2. And fertilizer. Oh, there we go. That's what we need for our nitrogen. But we've got to produce ammonia. So we've got a lot to produce. Again, I'm going to rush ahead a little bit and get a few more things. I'm going to just pause that for a moment. I'm going to stockpile as much as I can of the steel. And I'll have a bit more of a plan. Let's do a few different processes in our next episode. Alright everybody, thank you all for joining me again. This is what we built, our first steel production. It's taken us a long time. That's all I can say. I think when we do our next playthrough on the game, I'm going to be a little bit more efficient. But as I said, I try to learn as I go. I find it fun to try to work things out rather than jumping on other sources for tips and information to sort of fly through it. I'm enjoying it. Please throw your comments and any tips you've got for me down below. I'm happy to follow those. Other than that, like always, I'll see you on the other side.